Are you a business owner that has a lot of transactions that are the same every single month, and you hate taking the time to go through QuickBooks and accept every single one monthly? Well, you're in the right spot. We're going to talk today about setting up bank rules so the QuickBooks does all the dirty work for you. I'm Heather Hathcock, and we are Oh My Solutions. We love to help business owners, bookkeepers, fellow CPAs, and really anybody trying to put financials together and put them together quickly and accurately. Okay, so let's dive in on how to create a bank rule. Over here on the left-hand gray menu bar, click on Transactions and then Rules. Now this will give you a list of any rule you already have set up, or in our case, it's blank. So you have two options here. You can create a new rule or you can import rules. When you'd want to import rules is if you have two companies on QuickBooks. Let's say one is already established and has bank rules set up. You can actually export those rules and import them into the new company, new QuickBooks file. That way your two QuickBooks files mirror each other, or very similar if you class things similarly. In this case, though, we have a brand new company, so we're just going to go ahead and say a new rule. Now here you can call the rule whatever you want, and this will just help you differentiate what the rule is doing. Now you choose if you want this to apply to the money out, which would be your expenses, anything that you're spending money on, or you can choose money in, which again, this is going to be money coming into your business as you're doing work from any of your clients. So we'll choose money out, and then you can tell which account is this going to apply to, which this can make your life easier if you have separate cards and you use one card for, let's say, job supplies, but you use another card for any office related expenses. You can tell QuickBooks how each card should be coded, so the QuickBooks is doing the dirty work for you and you just sit back and watch. In this case, I'm going to choose all the accounts. And then we're going to decide if it's a description, a bank text, or an amount that we want to be automatically coded. So I'm going to say description, but you can always add as many conditions as you want to make the rule fit your transactions. And I'm going to say it's going to contain the word rental. Now, if I test my rule, it's going to tell me that I have two transactions out there that this will apply to. So now I'm going to tell QuickBooks when it finds this on my bank account, anything with the word rental in the description. Now QuickBooks is going to do what? So it's going to be an expense. The category is going to be equipment rental. Payee. Now payee is very important. The reason that a payee is important is every January you are collecting all the data of payees that you have spent money on, and if any of it was a service, you need to send them a 1099. So when you have a payee, QuickBooks has a report inside of it that you can run any payee that should have a 1099 sent and any money that was spent to this payee, and it'll spit out one number for you. So filling out your 1099s is a breeze. So in this case, we are going to say it is from Ellis's Equipment Rental. I'm not going to worry about a customer. I'm not going to worry about a tag, but if that's something that your QuickBooks file does, you can choose those. And then the last kind of important piece is telling QuickBooks to automatically confirm the transaction. I'm going to turn this off just because I like to put my eyes on things before QuickBooks swoops it away. But if you are very confident in the rule you've created, you can turn that on and QuickBooks will automatically, as soon as the money is spent or received, will put it into the category that you told it to go to. All right, I'm going to click Save. And now we'll go back to our banking transactions to see how this rule that we just created is going to apply. So back over here again on our left menu bar, transactions and bank transactions. And if I look at my checking account, I have a few items that read the word rental inside of the description. And you can see here that QuickBooks is trying to tell you that the rule is set to put these types of expenses to equipment rental. Now, if I had that auto accept rule on, it would automatically go there. There's nothing else I need to do. In this case, I'm looking at it just to make sure I feel comfortable. And since it says rule, going there, I know that equipment backhoe rental would go to equipment rental. Then I will just go ahead and click add. Now notice though, when I created my rule, I said it only applied to expenses. So this refund that I'm getting from A1 rental backhoe is not showing up as uncategorized. So I can always go up and edit my rule, edit, so that we can have it applying to money in or money out. And in this case, since I want to have it apply to both, we can copy. The entire thing is coming up. I'm going to call this rental refunds. Then it's going to apply to money coming in my account. Everything else is the same, just based off of what we've already set up in that previous rule. Now, if I go back to my bank transactions, you are going to see this refund coming through a rule for job expenses, equipment rental, and this expense also going out to job expenses, equipment rental. And the reason that this deposit is going there is because this is a refund for an expense we've previously had. So it's really not income. It actually offsets the expenses that you've already had. So hopefully these rules have helped you to try to figure out how better accepting your transactions, how to do it quicker, especially for some of the reoccurring transactions like rent that happens every month, utilities that happen every single month. Even though the dollar amount might change, the same exact description happens on your bank account every single month. Thanks for watching. Like the video, subscribe to our channel, and stay updated on accounting topics and QuickBooks help.